Segment is sponsored by Ottalaus Salon. Are you struggling to get rid of oil on your scalp? Well, AnneMarie from Ottalaus Salon is back to share tips on how to train your hair for a healthier, shine-free look. We want the shine on our hair, not our scalp, right, AnneMarie?
Yes, that's the goal, right? We want to just have everything balanced and beautiful.
Yes, of course. Okay, are there certain types of hair or lifestyles that are more prone to an oily scalp?
Yeah, I think if you're working out a lot, like it's really hard to keep that scalp healthy. You're washing frequently, which is never great for your hair, counterproductive, so it seems weird, but the more you wash your hair, it strips the oils, all the natural stuff that's supposed to be there, and then your scalp produces more oils, so then you're oilier than versus like doing a few washes
overcompensating.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense. What are some key changes that people can make with their hair washing routine to like balance that? How often should we be washing?
Yeah, every 2 to 3 days is ideal.
Okay.
If you're using product, you could probably go a little bit longer, but that's like the perfect sweet spot for your hair, not to be too oily or too dry and all of the things that you need.
2 to 3 days. I feel like we can do that. Okay, when we're conditioning, do we condition our scalp or what's the best way?
Yeah, so normally, no, you do not condition your scalp. So that will actually make more oil buildup. But this line with Oribe actually has a conditioner for your scalp. It's like the exception to the rule.
Oh.
And this is densifying, so it makes your hair really voluminous and it helps with the health of your scalp and keeping the growth going. So that is the only exception to the rule.
If it's an Oribe one, specific to your scalp. Okay,
exactly.
That's so cool. What's this one over here?
So this one is for oily hair specifically, so it's amazing. This little guy here is like almost deodorant for your scalp.
Oh, that's cool.
So it just like blocks those oil producing pores, and so it just helps minimize it. So if you're really oily just naturally by genetics, that will help with that.
Okay.
It's got like a nice dry shampoo, so everything you need for oily
that's
hair.
Very oily over there.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
That's amazing. How does a scalp detox exfoliating scrub work, and how often should we be doing it?
Yeah, so you have buildup on your scalp, whether that's environmental products, sweating from working out, all of those different things. And so this Oribe line here actually has a scrub where it will cleanse all of that off, make everything really healthy, and promote hair growth.
Okay, good to know. Are there any other products that can help us with that transition?
Yeah, so definitely Kerastase also has some really great like serums to put on.
That
They're
line
nice
is
and
amazing.
Smoothing. Yeah, so it has lots of additional benefits in addition to the scalp, so it's really great. And then using a boar bristle brush, our Ottalaus brush has nylon as well. And so the boar bristles take the oil from your scalp and distribute them. So it actually promotes shine on your hair naturally without using product.
I noticed it's like a lot thicker, that brush, right?
Yeah, and then the nylon bristles just helps detangle really nicely. So nothing, if you're tender-headed, that works really great. So these are all really great tools to support you with any problems that you're having with your scalp, just to keep it healthy, and then that solves all of those problems.
All those problems. Okay, what about hair training? How is it and how can it regulate scalp oil over time?
Yeah, so if we're using dry shampoo, it helps absorb those oils, so we can typically go a little bit longer between washes, which is better for our hair. So if you're using oils on your ends, you're taking care of your scalp, you can go a few extra days in between washing and still keep everything really healthy.
That's so nice. We're all running out of time. So like the less we have to wash our hair, and it's good to know every 2 to 3 days. Okay, once we're doing that hair training, how long does it typically take for someone to see results when we adjust our routine? Is it gonna take like months?
Yeah, it depends on what you're going for. If you're just trying to get that oil to just not be there like second day or end of day, then you're probably a few weeks of doing some of these things. But if you're really going for like hair loss or you're having issues with your scalp, it's probably a few months.
And it's nice to know there are products to help. And you have all these at your salons.
Yes.
What's the best place to go if we want more information?
Yeah, Ottalaus.com is definitely the best place to go, and then you can check us out on our Instagram at Ottalaus Salon as well.
You can always look at AnneMarie's hair. She's a walking example of like perfect hair. You must be washing 2 to 3 days.
A little more than that, but it's great. I've trained
amazing. She's done the training. AnneMarie, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.